do your thing. Do your thing. Yeah, do your thing. Yes, do your thing.
Welcome to a new video. So, how cute is this, by the way? My friend got it me for my birthday, and it's just so cute. I love it. It's a little cactus, if you didn't already see the cactus vibes. And it's got these little handles, and it's made me want to drink more water. So yeah, welcome back to Self-Care Sundays. I'm gonna talk today about my 20s, going into my 20s. If you didn't know, I literally just turned 21 the other day. I feel, I was like dreading it kind of, but now I'm there, I'm like, yes, this is gonna be my year. I'm gonna like take it with full force and just, yeah, make it my best year. So like, I just feel so ready to just grow up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just, yeah, I feel like I'm just growing out of my, not that I'm still so young, and I will always stay young, if that makes sense, but yeah, I feel like I'm just growing up, growing out of like these childish things, and just like making myself a better person, really. The last few months I feel like I've just come into my own more and just realised what makes me happy, what I should be doing for myself, how I need to like train my brain and stuff, and how I need to think about things. I'm going to talk about like what I've learned up until now, and what I'm going to like take with me into my 20s, and what I want to get out of my 20s as such. I thought this would be like fun for me to look back on when I'm like 30 years old as well, and be like, oh, you were so stupid and naive. But yeah, for now, this is what I want to talk about. So I feel like everyone has done that stupid shit when they were a teenager, and like messed up, done like stupid things, got drunk too much, you know. But yeah, now I just feel like I've done all of that, and I want to like really concentrate on me personally. I feel like throughout my teenage years I had like some rocky patches. I was in a relationship that was pretty toxic, to be honest, and that, I think that took away from a lot of my development in my teenage years, if that makes sense. So yeah, I really don't feel like I came into my own as such in those years when maybe other people do. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. Like, when do you think you start to like feel yourself and come into your own, at what age? Yeah, I feel like that did hold me back quite a lot in my teenage years of developing into my own being, because I was like constantly putting myself off or out, if that makes, I was constantly like putting myself to the back throughout those years, because I was like putting someone else first when I shouldn't have done it at all. I think that is really important for anyone to take into their 20s, is to not take any toxic relationships into the 20s, because I feel like your 20s, keep saying it loads, and when you really like, it's just like I just feel like it's like a massive point in your life where your life could go in a lot of different directions. You know, you might be at uni, you might be doing a job, you might be doing an apprenticeship, you might be applying for jobs, you might be moving out of your home, that kind of thing. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on in this like age range. So I just feel like it's really, really important, and I've learned this, it's really, really important not to take any toxic relationships into your 20s. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not going to bother anymore with people that just don't bring anything into my life, if that makes sense. So if they want, like, they want to take stuff from me but they don't give any back, no, these people are not allowed in my life anymore. I feel better for it. Like, even if you feel selfish and someone needs you, if it's not making you happy, and if it's like damaging your own mental health or whatever, I just don't think you should even give them time of day, even if you do feel guilty and selfish for doing that. I think just get rid of anyone that's toxic in your life. You will feel a lot happier for it. So that is definitely one thing I've learned that I'm going to take into my 20s, is getting rid of toxic people. I feel like for me, over the past few months, that has really done well me in these videos, because I really want to be personal and tell you guys my experiences, but some of them are quite raw still. So yeah, I don't want to go into them quite yet, but there's one topic I really want to talk about, and that is mental abuse. And I'm going to speak about that later in a future video. I'm going to do a whole video about it, because recently it affected me, not exactly directly, but through another person having it done to them. It's affected me a lot, so I really want to talk about that in a future video, but right now I'm just like not ready to talk about that whole subject yet because I'm still dealing with my emotions towards it and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm taking away from these situations that I've been in previously with toxic people that you don't need them, your life will be better off without them, and essentially they are just making your life a misery. That is in no way the way to live your life, you know. You live life once and it's best to be happy, and yeah. That's one thing I've learnt. Another thing that I've learnt over the last year or so especially, and I'm still learning about, is not caring what people think. I think this is a thing that comes with age, so the older I've got, the less I care about what people think of me. For example, YouTube. I would not have started my YouTube at school because I was too bothered about what people thought of me, like around me. But as soon as I got to uni, I was about 3 months into uni and I started my channel. I didn't tell anyone about it at first, but yeah, that was like a really big step for me personally, and I feel like YouTube has really made me see this side to life that you don't need to care what people think, otherwise you won't be happy in life and get the most out of life. You won't take chances if you are scared of what people think all the time. So for me, like, YouTube is like one of the main things in my life right now because it's like a hobby. I love doing it, and it also is like a little mini business job right now, I could say, because it's bringing me money, a little bit of money in. I would definitely say one thing that is really important is just to not care what people think. You're finding your feet at this time of life, you know, you're trying to do what's best for you, and if you're constantly bothered about what other people think of you, it's just not going to work at all. So I've really learned that. I still find it hard with YouTube, to be honest, like not caring what people think. For example, like I don't really like plastering it all over my Instagram because I know a lot of people from my school and my area at home follow me on that, and not that I think they give a shit about what I'm doing, but it's just like me personally, I don't want to annoy people and people to be like judgmental about it. So that is still something I'm like trying to learn and deal with as such, but it certainly has got a lot better, and now I'm just like, I'm just going to do what I want to do. I think YouTube is such like, I think YouTube is a platform that people just don't understand, and if you don't watch YouTubers, you're like, what the heck is that? Like, why is she speaking to a camera? Why is she showing hauls? Why is she like doing vlogs? So I do get why people judge it, but yeah, if you want to do something that's weird and different, you do it because it's going to make you happy. Amazing things can happen if you don't care what people think and if you put effort into a certain thing that you enjoy doing. So yeah, that's another little thing that I wanted to talk about. Don't care what people think of you. Go into your 20s just not giving a flying F. Like, it doesn't matter what people think, because I often think that the people that don't care are often the happiest ones. Like, you look at them and you're like, you are so happy in life and like confident. It's the best way to be. Another thing I would say about going into your 20s is having a lot of self-respect and self-care and self-love for yourself, and that way you'll get further and you won't let people walk all over you. So when I was younger, and I was like, probably like up until I was about 18, 19 probably until I got to uni. Even then at uni I was still like not very confident when I first started, and I let people walk all over me. Yeah, when I was younger I would just let people walk all over me, be shit to me, do shitty things to me, and I'd forgive them and just, you know, take them straight back if they were a friend or a relationship or whatever like that. Yeah, I'd had a lot of people walking all over me when I was younger, and that is like something that is so bad for your confidence. So if you can like get the confidence to not let that happen, and if someone is shit to you, tell them and be like, no, that's not all right. I think that is so important because going into your 20s, you're going to be maybe finding like new career paths, you're going to be working with new people, and I think it's very important in industries, if you're getting a job or whatever, or at uni, not to let people like give you shit and boss you about, because that is not going to get you anywhere in life. You know, if you're in control of your own life, that is when you're going to get the most out of it and be happiest. If you work on your self-care, then you can go into your 20s feeling like the best version of you possible. It's really important because also if you think about getting into like relationships in the future or whatever, you have to like have self-love before you get into new relationships, new friendships, anything like that. Like, you've got to have a lot of respect for yourself and self-love before anyone else can like you or love you, if that makes sense. Have a good confidence and good self-love, and then that will like radiate off you and people will treat you with the respect that you deserve and you need. Oh, I've got needles and pins. Ah, oh god. Ow, 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 ow. Yep, don't hate on me for saying needles and pins. I know it's the wrong way around, but that's just how I say it. Okay, ow, it really hurts. Oh god, I sound like an old grandma, don't I? I think it's really important to have a positive mindset. That will get you so much further than always thinking about the negative things. Obviously sometimes it's really hard not to, and I think in first year I used to be a lot more negative than I am now. I feel like I've turned into a much more positive person, but that's because I've literally worked on myself, I think, and I've come into my own as such, and I find it a lot easier now to look at situations and think, yeah, that was a bad situation, but what positives can I take out of it? So if you have been in a bad situation, at uni, at home, at school, whatever, think, what can I take from that, rather than thinking, what has it done to me? That is like a different mindset to have. So like, yeah, like I just said, think, what can I take of it, rather than what has it done to me? So so if you've been in like a toxic relationship with a friend or a boyfriend or anything like that, and you come out of it, don't think, how has it damaged me? Think, what can I take that's going to make me a better person? What life lessons have I learned from it? And that's really important, because as you get older and you are going into your 20s, you're going to meet a lot of different people, and you might meet some shitty people, and rather than letting them control your life, damage you, think, oh, I wouldn't want to be like that, or what can you do to kind of use how they've treated you to make you a better person. My camera literally just like spun out and overheated. It's never done that before. Please don't break on me right now. This is just, no, don't do it, please. So yeah, going into my 20s, basically, I want to be more confident, still work on not giving a shit about what people think, doing the best for myself, getting a really good degree, at working really hard for my last year of uni. That is like, I just need to do it, I need to focus on it. I want to get a good job, hopefully get somewhere of my own. I really want to carry on with YouTube, and obviously taking you guys along with me when I move out into my own place, and when I get a new job and stuff. I really want to carry on hopefully doing YouTube and trying to like grow my YouTube more. I want to work with more brands. I want to like keep all my healthy relationships in my life, like my family, my friends. I just want to, yeah, keep them with me the whole way. And yeah, I just want to have a really fun 20s. I want to have a lot of fun, as well as doing a lot of graft. Like, I just want to really work on having that balance and working hard throughout the week, and then having fun on the weekends, and just a little roundup of how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling very positive, very happy. This will probably all change in a few months when uni work is like killing me off, but for now, halfway through the beginning of December almost it is, I'm feeling happy and good. So yes, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're enjoying this self-care series so far. Obviously this is a bit of a mishmash of everything. I will be doing videos in the future that are like one specific subject. So yeah, I've also got loads of questions from you guys that you sent me that I need to like somehow incorporate into these videos, and I think the next video I want to do is like a breakups video, so, or like toxic people video. If you've got any dilemmas, questions, anything like that, direct message me on Instagram, which is at amesbanks, with these messages, and I will like refer to them in the video or answer your questions and stuff about that. Obviously I'll keep it anonymous, so you don't need to worry about anyone finding out it's you that sent me them. Yeah, I'd like to do like a little boy talk video or something. So yeah, thank you for watching. Love you all so much. See you very soon in my next video. Mwah.